At this point, it is what it is. Alright, so our third match, we're gonna have Doblekara, first time at CSTB since we've gone offline.
Making his grand awaited comeback.
With Josie. So this is the third Josie player we're seeing tonight. And we got MachoMan.
I called it. I called it. He pulled out the Jin. I was right. I knew it.
And we're on an infinite stage, so we get to actually see some neutral for once tonight.
And immediately starting with an infinite stage, went with the Tekken 4 outfit. I respect it. Best outfit that he's got. And I definitely know that Doblekara and Macho, for one thing, pre-COVID, they've definitely faced a lot in South Jersey locals, so they're definitely familiar with each other.
I mean, but how familiar are they with each other now?
That's a good question. We'll find out, especially since this man's playing Jin.
Wave dash? I don't think he is.
Not really. Well, that's one in the books for Macho thus far in this game.
Macho already looks like he's working too hard. Where's that forward four, brother?
He is sweating.
There we go. Now we're Jin players.
It's the win button. There we go. Love to see it.
Alright, well, let's be serious for a second. So, it kind of sucks for Josie because I don't know if she has a 13 frame poke. I think it's DF3. So really what she can do is anytime that Jin does forward 4 on block and goes into a transition, Josie can do DF4 and then run a mix afterwards. No duck on the 3-3 again. Why does no one duck?
Listen, man, there's a lot of things that we haven't been ducking, punishing, and a whole lot of stuff. That's why we're here. This is why we're here. Data. Gotta study the data.
Hot hit.
You just gotta.
I refuse to guess.
Hey, sometimes you need to move for guessing. And now they both got the red dress. He spends it. And they probably got caught trying to press a step.
And you just can't do that.
Not against that
You have to hold Jin's rage drive because he can stop after the second hit, or he has the full extension is he does a high and then a mid after the first two. So you just kind of have to hold it.
Ooh, he's stuck.
Jin gets a better punish for that. Crouch dash 3, he gets while rising 1-2 twin piston.
Go into the spring kick. They both got rage. Who's spending it? Nobody.
So that.
Yes.
That's minus 14.
I'm pretty sure that low is more negative than 14.
At the very least, it's minus 14.
Thinking it's at least that has to be at least negative.
I think, but I'm not sure.
Like full crouch and especially counter hits on. She doesn't really get anything off of it, but that thing basically means it's still her turn, whether it's counter hit or not. I'm thinking it's at least negative 15.
I don't know, but I can for sure say that it's minus 14, and that's all that matters in this matchup because Jin can launch it.
Exactly.
So it doesn't matter if it's 15.
He's got the red dress again, but he challenged the string. Axe kick for the win.
You win.
Just stay on the infinite stage, dog. Just stay on the infinite stage.
I would stay on the infinite myself as well.
Of course not. We want walls.
I can't blame him, but this is also kind of a double-edged sword.
Oh man, Dean, thanks so much, brother. Alright, so Josie's 13 frame poke is standing. So that's even better.
Okay.
And you're right. Her full crouch DF4 is minus 15.
Oh yeah.
Dean, this is why you should be here. Come support your locals, Dean.
Pepper Beef the God.
Yes, sir.
The champ. The Lord. The man. The myth. The legend.
Oh no, he was. You know what? He was probably watching because Polka Bird was playing earlier.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I mean, if so, we still love him anyway. Was he? Dean, you're a hero. I wish you were here.
Parry there. Oh, what a sidewalk. Full sidewalk. Oh, DF2. Oh, not quite to the wall, but we're getting close. On the down 4. That's such a good one.
I'm gonna give the first person that actually punishes down 4 with a dick jab, I'm giving that person $5.
Oh snap! You heard it here, folks. A free.
I just want to see if it happens. Nice wall, both have not savage.
Ooh, challenge the axe kick again. That is the second time he's died for that.
Isn't it like 0 plus 1?
Plus
It's not
1.
necessarily. Yeah, it's not necessarily like that
It's
bad.
not necessarily a bad idea, but what are the chances that you... I would say at least a better option, slightly, would be to try and dick jab. But he definitely tried to go for like a jab with
I
DF.
mean, it's just a read.
True,
It's just
true.
why would you want to start off right away disrespecting it?
Hey, got him at the wall, putting some pressure on him. Again, the running. Oh, and ran into the hop kick. Oh, nice conversion of
That
the wall.
this time.
Rage. Nice patience.
No duck on again.
3.
Round 4.
Okay, Macho. I see you doing a little work with this Jin here. Nice interrupt to the F4. Those ain't free around here. You gotta earn those.
Well, he can, as far as I'm concerned, he can high crush that. That's why you want to always interrupt it with a mid. So the best mid in this case would be Josie's standing free.
Yes.
But if Macho makes that read, I think he can just do the 1+2 option from that stance.
Slowly poking on. And there is a kind of missed. And that's now
4 failed,
in favor of Macho. Okay, my man's getting a little busy with this Jin here.
No, look, fight back! I don't want to see another 5-0! Fight back!
Oh man, I did just realize those last 2 games definitely were straight 5-0s.
Hey, Macho, it's almost like you have a full command grab game. You should use it.
Yeah, definitely people forget that Jin does have a full command grab game.
It's almost like you're working much harder than you need to. Just throw them. Yeah, you.
What do you know? My man's picked a machine
Remember
character,
your roots as a king player. Just
and
throw
he
him.
still got a grappler.
Round 1.
My man's got a Mishima grappler. That's wild. And he also plays Armor King, another
Wow.
Mishima grappler.
It's almost like you earned this
And
one for free.
literally gets him with a standing forward wake up on counter hit. That's magnificent.
Anyway, DF2, Doblekara says, I am not going to go down like this.
Oh, again.
Still don't know the dust of Josie's 3-3. Wonder how long we'll get away with that. He didn't know how to break that, by the way.
Oh, went for the parry. That could have been Naders. And raw hot kick in the face.
That was actually well timed because Doblekara was going to do the full crouch DF4.
Oh, we'll be breaking.
He didn't know how to break that either.
Oh, spends the rage. Nobody home.
What
And
I tell you, he didn't know.
kerplunked. Blew him right out of his move. We don't do those here.
It's almost like you can give 45 damage whenever you want. Only -12. Alright.
Oh,
so
there we
against
go.
one
We're
kind of
challenging Joe's
stance.
buttons. What I say, time to melt your health bar away.
Yeah. I mean, for the most part, he's been doing a decent job from what I can tell of not getting counter hit, so... That time, I guess he was just too fidgety.
He's slowly trying to poke out, but immediately gets him at, he's dropping combos.
It
He gets
doesn't
another
matter.
one
We
for
don't
his
need
trouble.
combos, because we can just throw them whenever we need to.
Oh,
Why did that
wow.
work?
That was a ridiculous move.
Harada, please.
Why did that work? Okay, that was a very ballsy challenge, but what a payoff. Okay. Okay, let's see if my man can get on the board. He's putting in the damage. Again, no,
Alright, so
no
I
duck
really
on
need
3-3
Macho Man
and
to
no
start
punish
ducking
on DF3.
3-3 because I don't know if you noticed it, but Doblekara it's basically a setup for him now, right?
Yep.
Like they block 3-3, he's gonna do some DF2 with the crush, hop kick with the probably
Wait,
crush
but what's wrong with
something.
DF2? That's a poke tool, remember?
It is, I'm sorry. How silly of me to forget.
Like, yo, DF2 is absolutely a poke around here. He's just playing neutral, Joe. He's just playing neutral.
You're right, look at it, neutral, what a counterplay.
Again, no duck on the string, no duck on the string. Give me them ankles, though, boy.
Board! Let's go!
All right. It's the first game that is not going to go 5-0 for the night.
Alright, Macho, turning back up. Charity game's over.
Wowzers.
Round 1.
Hit him with the command special.
Shout out Seiko
Round
and
start
Dante.
matchup grab.
Oh, my boy is not quite going to the wall, but he's definitely
He
getting
has the
close.
positioning, so that's definitely helping him.
Again with the FCDF4.
There
And
we go.
another throw.
He knows
Have
how
a
to
seat.
win neutral.
And again, F4 on wake up. F4 on wake up's been getting him a lot.
Well, if he was challenging it, then he probably would have gotten counter hit.
Mhm.
So 4-4 does seem like a good option in that.
Oh,
particular.
that is a very good move for Oki. And just raw DF2.
Dash blocking is a meme.
Imagine dash block.
Offline could be me.
Oh, we got him at the wall. So he's definitely putting. Okay, down the side switch. What you gonna do with the side switch though? And really doing a whole lot just yet. And he's got rage again, interrupting the F4s. They ain't free down here.
All right.
You get another FF4.
Turning it up. It's not a one-player game anymore.
My Doblekara putting the pressure on again, interrupting these F4 conversions. We don't do those here.
I think that is the only consistent thing that he's managed to check so far. So perhaps
That's one of the most
MachoMan may want
important
to
parts.
forego going into the stance after forward four, see if he bites on it.
Precisely.
That could be a whip punish opportunity.
Oh, and there's a no round brown, so now we're tied it up 2-2.
Oh man, it's set.
I'm very
Oh, he's
interested to
fighting,
see how this
fighting.
one goes. We're getting sweaty here. We are perspiring.
We're looking at it's Evo out here. All right.
Get ready for the next battle.
Get that boy water.
Oh.
And at worst, get him some milk.
He needs some milk. All right, but I think the first match, the first game was on an infinite stage. MachoMan happened to win that one. Amazing
And
call out.
round start duck into while standing 2.
I don't know how he knew, but I guess that's just how easy it is if you're a Jin player.
Hey, listen, man. It's Jin. He has the win buttons, and that's one of them. Oh, we're getting that full conversion. What's for breakfast?
Wave, nothing. Baits out the hop.
Oh, into the orbital, though.
And eats an orbital. It's
That's
almost
breakfast
like
here.
you don't like blocking.
And then spins the rage.
So that's not a mix-up either. So it's always gonna be double low whenever you start that string.
Yes, sir.
So I don't think that you can low parry it if the first low hits you. I think, but you can definitely block it.
Yeah, you have to hold both lows, but you can at least block them both. You can low parry the first low, but if you block the second one, you gotta hold that. Oh, that whip you did not get a launcher.
I do like this compact poking that
Or though, that's kind of smart. It was definitely slowly reading ways out far. And once again, DF2, aka the best poke tool in Philly.
That is a read that you can start to take, right? If your opponent isn't respecting your switch stance and all you're doing is crouch dash wildfires ignore, then you can kind of set him up for maybe something like switch stance 2. Get the big counter hit mid damage. So stuff that Doblekara should be keeping in mind since it was so successful for that string of matches. But of course, all of these guys are from Philly. We don't break throws.
Again, another FCDF4. What a low parry though.
Wonder what the setup will be. Nothing. We don't take our breakfast.
Again, just spinning the rage. In my opinion, he's doing it a little bit too soon.
Round 4. Fight.
Probably, yeah. I could see that.
Because he doesn't really have any reason to be scared. Like, Josie can definitely do damage with his rage if it hits. But even afterwards, the thing is that now you put him, the red dress on him as well. So yeah, you kind of just played it right into their hands. And now that he knows he's more than
We out
willing
here
to just
using
let it rip.
down back 2-2? Just in neutral? Jin players do that? Now 4 to check switch dance.
Again with the challenge of the button. And that's final round here. Let's see who actually takes the lead in this set. Doblekara definitely could actually take the lead in this set here. After being down 2-0 nonetheless.
At that point, it's just a huge momentum shift, right?
Exactly. So he needs to take this third game so that Doblekara doesn't get that momentum going. He kind of needs to slow it down here. So once we get these tie games, now you got to figure out how to make up your deficit. You also got to think about the fact that they
just taking everything from you at that point, right? Like you lost on the Infinite stage that you won on at first. You lost on the Wall stage, so you don't really have anything in your favor at that point.
And there's.
But he remembers that throwing is free in this area.
There we go. Stop the momentum.
I wish he would remember how to win neutral more often.
And now it's 3-2 in his favor. So, like I had said, if Doblekara had taken that third game and brought it to 2-3, those 3 straight games, now I feel like we would have started to see a little bit of mental damage by game 6.
Yeah. At that point, because, like, what do you do? How do you come back from that? Like,
exactly.
The most you could do at that point is just kind of, like, take a break, go to stage select, like, let the time tick for a little bit. You know, that's the most you can do at that point.
Exactly. Now you got to think about, do I need to turn it up? Do I need to tighten it up?
Maybe you should just throw him more, like I was saying. For the entire, he's hurt.
Check his pockets. Like I said, Jin has a full grapple game, so you can absolutely check his pockets any given day.
I just need to see him do complicated wires. That's all I want.
Oh, good lord. You were asking for violence, and I like it.
Well, it's just one throw, and if you can show me that you can use all 3 command grabs, it's
then
like
you are a bona fide Jin player. Again, nice double below here. Slowly bring him to the wall. Don't touch him.
Smart move. Now he has positioning if he pushes him back.
Oh, but the parry doesn't get nothing out of it, though. Again, no duck. We don't punish DF2s here. Slowly
now,
pushing
maybe it's just me, and maybe it's just the spacing that I happen to see that in. But with Jin, 2-4 as a punish? Oh no, he has a. Yeah.
I'm not sure. Not quite. He's got Heroic here. 8 seconds left on the clock though. He has to do something. 5. There and crouch dash 3. When that thing hits from absolutely downtown.
I think that's something that Doblekara should be worried about, right? Every time he's been trying to close out rounds, he could get pop hit.
True, he's definitely used a lot of interrupt hop kicks.
Like there, right?
Like that's definitely doing like a little bit of mental damage to him probably, or at least it will be eventually if he keeps getting away with those. Luckily that last round still went to Doblekara, but that would have been absolute robbery. It's now 2 straight for him in game 6, trying to tie it up again.
Round 3.
And it's looking pretty good for him thus far.
Hell
Into the hell sweep, give me that.
Take him to the wall.
What's for breakfast? Oh, that was probably, yeah, that was a misinput, probably a nice sidestep. The duck with no launch.
We don't know how to do that here.
Nor do we know how to convert off of our magic fours.
Oh man, what a safe wall down.
And that's 1.
It's almost like it's a win button.
Round 4. Fight.
Again, just raw, like a mini duck while standing too. It's sweet.
So again, Josie's I think
Again,
back
another pop kick.
high. People should start ducking it.
It's for breakfast here. It's the spring kick. And try to go for full crouch. Try to go for while standing 3. Everybody home. Oh, that's kind of
Amazing lift punish. We're tired of these panic end of the round moves. Let's go.
Which both of them are definitely all too comfortable using between the round start hop kick with the low
It was
parry.
all part of the plan.
To the wall, not quite. Just short.
Nice sidewalk.
A sidewalk though, and he's eating all that damage too. Oh, try to go for the parry. Nobody. Oh, and the wall splat. That's gonna hurt.
Amazing combo.
And spring kick right back while standing 2 at the wall, and now it's tied up again. 3-3.
I don't know if you heard, but there were some buttons of frustration from MachoMan.
I'm still
Because he knew he had it.
He did.
Round one.
He did.
I wonder if he'll throw him.
Oh, what's on the round start here? So again, 3-3. Doblekara is definitely keeping it much closer after those 2 games where he had dropped to Macho. He's making it competitive now, and he's feeling a lot more comfortable. And if anything, it actually looks like Macho is a little more uncomfortable or a little edgy now because it's higher stakes. Because once again, brought it back to a tie, and this is another opportunity for Doblekara to take the lead. And thus far, he is starting to really put the pressure on in this game, and that's one to start off.
So, I mean, it looks like MachoMan's also from Jersey. I'm sorry, from Philly. He's not breaking throws either. And Josie doesn't have a command throw game.
No, she does not. All she has is 1+2, and it gets splattered on the wall. We take those.
I mean, it is really good if she doesn't.
That throw is gross at the wall. The damage that she can get. Full combo, not quite to the wall, but he's definitely taking him to it.
Wave of mix up.
And DF2.
Alright, so that's something that MachoMan has to catch on, right? That this man's gonna definitely do something just so he can do DF2. So not only do you need to know that the DF2 is coming, but I also need you to start punishing it because it is -13.
Exactly. It ain't free. And both of these players are definitely very comfortable with throwing out a move that's somewhat safe, say -5, -6, even to like -9 as far. And they will throw out a launcher. They're both pretty comfortable with doing so because it's gotten them a lot of mileage in this match thus far. So why not? Let me run that back again.
Oh man, we're finally starting to throw people in
Hit him
here.
with
Let's
another.
go.
Well, again, the
See,
again,
look
the
at
DF2. Safe move.
That is
into
the
launcher.
neutral.
And
I
again,
do
keep
love
in
it.
mind, her
DF2.
DF2 definitely crushes a lot of these high moves anyway. So
does her
he's
opposite.
throwing out safe move into boom, DF2 every time. And now what has happened? Doblekara took the lead 4-3.
Big dog, I need you to get off this stage. I need you to pick something else.
Like, my man's has been getting a lot of mileage into safe move, into DF2, because he's been trying to challenge it a lot with moves that are either too slow, or usually these jab strings that start off as highs, and he's getting high pushed every time.
The
So,
fact is, this man doesn't want to block. That's really what it is that this man, Doblekara, does not want to block.
and he's,
So you have
and he's
to
been
call out.
justified.
He is legit waking up with orbital. He is not blocking. I need you to call these things out and kill him. At least block it and punish it. But he's just doing it. Like, you can probably just whip punish it if you let him just be himself.
And Jin definitely is a pretty solid whiff punisher for that anyway, in Godfist. So,
Well, you have to have the execution.
well, let's see if he's got the execution.
But we know that he does have the electric, so... I'll see change. Scene change.
And again, this is game 8, so Doblekara could take it here, or Macho could
You
finally
could
tie it
also
up.
do crouch dash 1 if you're Jin for a whip punish, but that is a little bit slower.
They probably just want to go for the electric from there. Like, he definitely could do crouch dash.
Yeah, I mean, electric would be the safer option because, you know, it's safe. But at least, you know, if you do CD1 and it works, like, it's always going to be a launch.
Exactly. But thus far, that's another game for Doblekara. So starting off the 8th game with a round, definitely a big momentum swing here, and Macho's gonna have to try and at least slow that down. He's got a pretty solid life deficit. Parry, and that did 50 damage? That was 50 damage off of one parry.
Amazing.
But still managed to
can't
take the
block
round,
me.
but that was a gross moment. That was a very gross moment. That could have been way worse.
See, he's doing it again. 3-3 and button.
Now he's starting to challenge some of these buttons
these
here.
friends.
And now he's starting to challenge some of these switch stance buttons, which means his health bar is really gonna melt fast. It definitely seems like Macho's getting a little antsy here.
Alright, so that string there, it's mid, low, high. So you can just duck and launch it. Obviously, there is a mid extension,
Nice
but
punish
I
on
don't
the
think
stun
he's
kick.
done it at all yet. So,
Hell sweep, that's gonna smart a little bit. Now they both got the red dress on here.
Macho needs this round.
Ooh, that
We're just gonna
once
do it.
again just
I
gets up
told you.
and gets punished for it. Got him. And this is
Good
his chance to
patience
tie it up to
not
game
run
9.
into the orb. Good patience. I need you to punish crouch dash 3 harder. Do twin pistol.
All right, let's go, boss. There we go. Nice little
Yes,
block.
sir. We have defense.
And what's for breakfast here?
Wavoo. Yes,
There we go.
sir.
Check those pockets.
Put the
boss man.
neutral together, my dude.
And
Let's
again,
go.
another hell sweep. This is gonna hurt.
And Savage Sword.
And the spring kick. And we are going to a game 9, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is some high stakes right here. And this is only, what, the 3rd game of the night?
60-second command throw. It's gonna work, okay? I have never steered my trainees wrong. I tell this man to round start shoulder, and it works.
To be fair, I do that anyway.
Yes.
And no one
But every
punishes me
time
for
I
it
tell
except
him to
you
do
and
it,
him.
it just works. If it's not a launcher, it doesn't matter.
Round
It's
Round
game
start
9.
command throw right now. Don't be weak. Establish dominance.
And the balloon has
Oh, that's exactly what I wanted. It didn't matter. The first thing he did was throw. That's all I care about.
Ooh, okay.
And look at him.
Macho definitely starting to get the wheels turning here. And how will Doblekara... I respect the attempt, but there we go. Pair, we don't do those here.
See, he's giving it away. He is whiffing. By the way, Jin's down 3 threes minus 14. So,
Free punish. But
Pretty
that's
much.
oh, and again, the panic
and
hop
what
kick.
did he say?
There's
End
like
of
a
the
lot
round, I don't want to block. Top kick. It has been working.
Yes, it has.
All set.
Oh, no whiff punish there. That was a free DF2.
No whiff punish.
My man's backdashed the FF3 and did not whiff punish it. But hey, and again, another parry.
He
He's
still
2
don't
for 2
block,
on that.
but we can read.
He is 2 for 2 on parries. And again, FF3 in the face, trying to put some pressure on him.
There it is.
Nice whiff.
There it is. This man is swinging himself out. Macho just has to take the free damage.
And he's got him right outside of rage range.
Don't hell sweep him, just throw.
Oh, with the counter hit. Ooh. That was a scramble. That was a 100% scramble. And again, round start.
He
DF2.
tried, but he was too late when the 2-1.
Scriggity scramble, ladies. And it's 1-1 in game 4.
So,
Game 9, excuse me. 4-4
Macho
even.
just has to be very careful that he's not dashing in to Doblekara's buttons, because as you can see, when Macho stands at kind of like range 2,
Ooh, nice
Doblekara's putting buttons on the screen. So right around here, what'd I say? Just let him swing himself out.
When he's got a
Force this
three.
man to block. And then throw him.
Not life deficit of it. Oh, tried to throw, and that did not work out as he wanted. And it is in Doblekara's favor here. This is match point, but let's see if he can bring it to double Luigi and set the stakes high. Again, no duck on that string.
It's not that minus, only minus 12.
Oh, the counter hit. Doesn't
Alright,
get a
he's
full
still
combo
alive.
on it though. Another panic
Hey,
hop.
hop kick.
What's for breakfast here?
You gotta be careful, because this is that swinging time.
Yes, it is. Nice duck. Oh, what a whiff punish. What a call out. But now he's got him in red dress mode. Again, no swing. And the magic 4 to take it. Doblekara, after a 2-game deficit, manages to